Oh, hi. Detective Foster, that's our name. Oh, Detective Foster, it's you. I'm Agent Frank. Ross. Frank Ross. For God's sake. I was just about to ask why your vomit was purple. Okay, that explains it. Blueberry pie, huh? Sorry about that. Don't sweat it, kid. You'll get used to it. First time? Yeah. At least you had the decency to puke by the door so you didn't contaminate the crime scene. Did you call it in? Yes, sir. They're on their way. Good. Stay put. Tell the camera guy to snap shots like he's some kind of bored tourist. You leaving, sir? Gotta take the guy from room 13 with me. Hope to be back by the time the coroner arrives. What do you think happened here, Detective Foster? Just another night in Arkham. I got an achievement for heading to the police station, even though I had literally nothing to do with it. I'm going to assume / hope we did so with Julio in tow. Jack. God damn it, Jack. What? Quit pacing around, will ya? Helps me think. Well, you're making me dizzy. Now park your ass right here. Trouble at home, Captain? Don't get smart, Jack. I ain't in the mood for wisecracks today. What's going on? That damn mayor. I slipped him the photo those two halfwits were trying to blackmail him with. End of story. Case shut. And you know how he paid me back? He's giving a campaign speech at the Arkham Coliseum tonight. Swears someone's gunning for him. So he asked me and a few boys to play bodyguards. Reap what you voted for. So Bradley's sweating bullets. Because of the Molotovs we pinched off Ramirez and his stooge? No, that's not it. That Julio punk sang like a canary after his trip to Wonderland. Turns out they wanted to use him to hit the Arkham advertiser offices. They believe it's an ultra-conservative pamphlet, a mouthpiece for the power that should be burned to the ground. Guess writing angry letters to the editor wasn't enough for them. Damn Reds. Tell Bradley you can't go. I don't have a choice. He's top dog in the polls and will most likely get reelected. I've got to make him see that slashing the department's budget isn't a good idea. So if you want to keep cashing your paycheck, let me kiss his ass in peace, will ya? Fine by me. And speaking of unpleasant things, that esoteric crap you dug up today's got me worried. One stiff with his head ripped clean off, another charred to a crisp, just a hand left behind. Two victims of some satanic ritual. You're taking the case, and you'll have a partner. You don't know him. Fresh blood. Transferred in from Providence. Knows his way around cults and black books. The right man for the job. He's been a big help while you were gone. I'd rather fly solo. Where do you think you're going? To crack the case. Alone. That wasn't a request. It was an order. And you better damn well follow it. You know why? Because I'm sticking my neck out for you. And don't forget your reinstatement's hanging by a thread. They're all waiting for you to slip so they can kick you out on the street. All right. I get it. I'll play nice. That's more like it. So who's the lucky guy? Harvey Whitman. We set him up with an office in the basement. Go see him. He wants to go over a few things with you about the case. Bit of an odd duck. Believes in black magic. Says there are things in this world we can't wrap our heads around. But he doesn't push it as far as you, Jack. One last thing. Yes? Dr. Striner called. Oh, good. She says you haven't completed all your sessions. She wants to try regression therapy on me again. On me, Captain. Regression therapy? What the hell kind of mumbo-jumbo is that? Something I'm not about to go through, that's what. I don't give a damn whether you're willing or not. You go see her and you do what she says, like she was your mother. You hear? Yeah, fine. Go see Dr. Striner! Hard-headed fool. Oh, hi, Two-Face. Well. So it's true they cut you loose, huh? Got a problem with that, Evans? You're damn right there's a problem. And that problem is you. Having you here puts us all in the line of fire. I'm recovered. Nothing for you to lose sleep over. Recovered? My ass. You pulled a gun on all of us. God damn, Foster, what'd you do? I won't let you feed on my sanity, you monsters. Fucking psycho. They ought to throw you in a padded cell and pitch the key to the Miskatonic. Listen real close, asshole. The hell's going on here? Evans was just giving me a warm welcome. Ain't that right, partner? Foster shouldn't be here, Captain. You're the one who shouldn't be here, Evans. Shouldn't you be chasing those missing babies? Yes, it's just that newborns are getting snatched all over town, Evans. Get your ass moving. But Captain, beat it. Asshole. No, not you. Not you. Just Evans over there. Yeah, him. Don't worry about it. You keep flipping your coin in peace. Everything's fine. As for you, Jack, don't make me say it twice. Go see Dr. You already said it twice. If anything, now you've said it thrice. That you brought that on yourself. That's your own fault. You know how I feel. This ain't the time to bust my balls, Jack. The mayor called and I have to be at the Arkham Coliseum 2 hours ahead of schedule. Today's the day we swallow the crap we don't want to swallow. Got it? So you know what you gotta do. I have a map now, apparently. Okay, so I need to go see Dr. Striner and go see our new partner. Damn it. Lee Archer is your name, apparently. Ah, Foster. Heard you were back. Hadn't seen you around. How you holding up? Good, I guess. You got the boys all pissed off, you know that? Yeah, not exactly prom king around here. They blame you for Mac. You too, huh? Me? Nah, happens. We're cops. Comes with the territory. Oh, we got dialogue choices. You having fun with that coin there? Oh, this? Busted a shell game hustler near Wandre. Guy was pretty good, you know? I told him if he showed me the trick, I'd talk to the judge to get his sentence reduced. Obviously, I ain't telling the judge shit. Want me to show you? Come on, if you guess which hand I have the coin in, you can have it. What do you say? Yeah, why not? Alright then, let's go. Alright, where's the coin? Left hand? Oh, okay. I thought the game thought I clicked on something. Left or right? You've been flipping it all this time with your right hand. We'll go with that one. Damn it. You're a detective. You should have known where it was. You're a detective. You should have been able to pick the right choice out of 50. What? So can we do that again? See if my luck's any better this time. Guess the hand and the coin's yours. Ready? Alright. Left hand or right? I feel like he shook his left hand once that time and right twice. And I wasn't paying close attention the first time, but I feel like it was the opposite way the first time. He shook his left hand more and the right hand once, and the right hand was empty, so I'm going to say right again. Damn it! Alright, I don't even know if this coin is important to the game, but I'm gonna win this fucking coin. Alright, I'm paying attention. Alright, where's the coin? Left hand, he shakes twice. Right hand, he shakes twice. Okay, well, let's... See, now I want to click the left hand, because the right's been empty twice. But knowing my luck, I'm going to do that, and the left will be empty, and it's in the right. All right, fine. We'll try this again. Left. Is there actually no way to win this coin right now?
Sugat! His eyes uncovered!
Let's just continue the conversation. I'm not to blame for what happened to Mac. Yeah, I know. But you gotta admit, the story you told was a little off. Okay, great. That was worth it. That coin's gonna bother me. Can't take the fire extinguisher. Walter Gilman, missing, age 24, originally from Haverhill. Last seen at his home at 100 High Street, Arkham. All officers who were near the Gardner farm must undergo a medical examination. There's a search warrant issued from Kingsport for Angelo Ricci, Manuel Silva, and Joe Zanuck. Apparently they're a trio of slippery small-time punks. Kingsport boys couldn't lay a hand on them. Vermont authorities have asked for our help. After the floods, the river's been coughing up bodies by the dozen. 5 men are needed. Anyone interested, please contact Sergeant Kowalski. And we got an honor roll over here. My mug used to hang up there. Now that spineless weasel Arthur Evans has taken my spot. What'd you do to earn that, Evans? The only thing you can brag about is your tongue ain't worn out yet from licking the captain's boots. Okay, can we get in the elevator? Because the captain mentioned our new partners down at the basement. I don't actually know what floor we're on. Okay, we're up here. We're on floor 2. Alright. Let's actually go down floor by floor. See if we can explore a little bit. So this is the evidence floor. Points the way to the evidence lockup. To the evidence storage room. Drinking fountain. Who's the portrait? Our new president, Franklin Delano Roosevelt. I thought it kind of looked like FDR. The so-called experts think he'll pull us out of this whole mess. Some newspaper clippings. The department's proud display of its greatest hits, straight from the pages of the Arkham Advertiser. Alright, can we go to evidence? Apparently we can. What's that smell? Greasy. And delicious. Hello? Wilbur? What you eating, dude? How's it going, Wilbur? Can't complain. I mean, of course I can, but at least I have a job. And I pray it stays that way. By the way, hey, sorry about Mac. Yeah, well, what kind of feast are you guys having back there? Smells good, huh? It's some hot dogs from a guy with a stand over at Long Park. By the way, I saw Frank the Worm there. Word is he's on Mayor Bradley's campaign now. He sends his regards. That he's part of the campaign team? That rat's up to something. He's reformed. I'll believe it when I see it. Think I'll swing by. Something about this stinks. Okay, we've got the map symbol showing up again. Be nice if we could have like some kind of objective screen. How does this work? You know the drill, Foster. What's the matter with you? You bring me some evidence, you fill out the delivery form, and I log it. Like we've always done. Okay then. Can't look at any of those. Some documents over here. These are entry forms for registering evidence. If you want to log evidence, you fill out a form first. Speaking of, should I log this? Is that evidence you want to log? Actually, it's not. Okay, apparently not. Alright, well, I guess we're done here. Alright, hop back in the elevator, and I guess we'll go down to the basement. Talk to our new partner, whose name I've already forgotten. Oh, charming. I love what they've done with the place. Huh. I think this is the first time I've been down to the basement. Got some lockers. Empty. Alright, let's check the next one. Was there really a dialogue necessary for that? There's a toolbox. Rusted solid. Completely useless. And then it just occurred to me, maybe we show this to our new partner, since he's supposed to be the cult expert. Office supplies, or so the labels say. Well, look at that. Whole box full of letter openers. I'm done shredding envelopes with my nails, especially since I've been chewing them to nubs. Alright, we got a letter opener. Cool. A door. Guess this is where they parked my new partner. What was his name again? Holden? Hunter? Oh, damn it, it's right there on the plaque. Harvey Whitman. Harvey! Harvey Whitman! I'm Jack Foster, your new partner. Damn it. Okay then. What the? Ah, of course he was in the bathroom. Oh! You must be Jack Foster, my partner. And you're Harvey. Harvey Whitman. A pleasure. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to shake your hand. Of course you won't. You just came out of the bathroom. That's not the reason. I think shaking hands is a social convention that disregards those who find physical contact. Okay, cut the crap. The captain already told me you were an odd duck. He said that? He also said you wanted to talk to me about the case. Yes, come with me. I took the liberty of making a rendering of the tattoo on our victim's back, based on the crime scene photos. Okay, so I don't give you my drawing. Yeah, did I do that for nothing? Your sketch was rather crude, and several symbols do not correspond to their original positions. I apologize if I offended you, but it's a matter of organization. Don't sweat it. Around here, everything's organized. Even crime. I prefer not to show crime scene photos to civilians, so I drew it as faithfully as possible. Did he just call me a civilian? Hold on. What the hell is that? What? Where? In the lower right corner. That symbol. That wasn't on the victim's back. It's my signature. Your signature? What is this, an art contest? No? Why? Forget it. Go on. See these symbols inside the circle? Their origin is lost in the mists of time. Some experts claim they predate cuneiform writing. What? The earliest writing system on record, developed by the ancient Sumerians in Mesopotamia 3,000 years before Christ. I studied these symbols years ago. It's a very basic concept-based script. Can you read them? What do they say? I'm a bit rusty, but several can be translated as repulsion or rejection. Now look at the ones that follow the line of the circle. They look like arrows. Exactly. And they all point outward. A similar symbology is reflected in several spells in the Culte de Ghoul written by Count d'Arlet. This all suggests a warding spell. According to the Book of Aben, for this type of spell to be effective, the pattern must be duplicated between the person to be protected and the space where they want to be between the person to be protected and the space where they want to be protected. So you're saying the tattoo on the victim's back and the symbol on the floor. According to your theory, the guy wasn't the victim of a ritual. He was protecting himself. Protecting himself from who? Or from what? I have a question. The symbol in the center. You haven't mentioned it. What does it mean? I cannot say for certain. I believe it could be the emblem of an order. I've combed through my entire library looking for its meaning or a similar pattern, but I haven't been able to find it. However, for several years now, I've been in contact with a man who is very knowledgeable about occult symbolism. Benjamin Marsh. He's an antiquarian and one of the leading experts on the subject, and he's here in Arkham. He's a very private person. He always refused to meet in person. We only communicated by letter. Lately, he hasn't been answering my letters. I fear something may have happened to him. Sounds like we should pay this social butterfly a visit. Might give us a clue to the victim's identity if we crack that emblem. Okie dokie. There's also the matter of the hand found next to the body. The charred one, right. Our second Vic at the scene. His prints don't match anyone in our files. We don't know his identity. We haven't found the source of the fire or any fuel that caused it. I have analyzed the photograph and have come to the conclusion that this type of charring is quite unusual, typical of spontaneous human combustion. A phenomenon that is not very common, but real. Wait a second. Spontaneous what now? Say that. Never mind, I can't say anything. That the man burned without any external source of ignition. I beg your pardon? That the victim burned on its own. You're kidding me? That's even possible? Absolutely. In fact, this morning I read a story in today's edition of the Arkham Advertiser about a lecture by a certain Philip Moore who studies these phenomena. We can present the case to him and perhaps establish a connection between the protection spell and the spontaneous human combustion of the second victim. Also, yeah, I have to say the protection spell didn't really protect him for much, did it? I mean, his head's kind of not there. Hold on. Are you telling me some black magic hex cooked him from the inside? You buy into black magic? A year ago, I'd have called it bunk, but lately, let's say I'm more open-minded. Leave it at that. What about you? My background is in science. I'm supposed to reject these superstitions. But in my years of service, I've witnessed things that defy rational explanation. Not sure that comforts me, but at least I'm not alone. So is this like going to turn out to be like a alternate universe 1930s X-Files, basically? We got Foster as our Mulder and Harvey as Scully. I got that right? Scully's the female one? I can't remember. I never watched X-Files. I'm only vaguely familiar with it. Okay, so where's this fellow you mentioned giving his talk? I don't remember. I skimmed the news and haven't thought about it until now. All I know is that the lecture is today. I'll grab the newspaper and we'll find out. I don't have it here. Mackenzie took it with him this afternoon. All right, let's find that newspaper and pay a visit to the expert in symbology. Grab your hat. We're rolling. I don't wear one. Another social convention you don't agree with? No, the lining gives me eczema on my forehead. Good Lord. What are you doing? I'm taking the photos of the charred hand. Want to show them to the expert. Didn't you just say... I'm pretty sure I'm saying what Foster is about to say, but didn't you just say you don't like showing crime scene photos to civilians? We're set. Oh, apparently Foster doesn't care. All right, never mind. Do you have your notebook with you? Yes. All right. Now that we're partners, you're on note duty, which means I don't have to carry mine. Something tells me my pockets are going to be full before this case is over. Let's go. All right, well, let's have a look around here, I guess. Is it real? Indeed. I'm not asking how it found its way here. What's this? Ancient druidic figurines. Please don't touch, they're very delicate. Got a lot of books. Do you ever read anything besides occult books? Of course. Like what? Horror and science fiction. You know wonder stories? Weird tales? Nah, I leave that kind of stuff to the crackpots. Anything in your drawers? I'd rather you didn't go poking around in those drawers. Why? They've got material from ongoing cases. I'd rather you didn't mess up my files. Fine. Can I go to the bathroom? Need to hit the John? I already went. What about you? The Johns upstairs are always a mess. Doubt this one down here is any better, so I'll pass. Oh, don't worry, I clean it every day. So you won't shake your partner's hand, but you'll scrub a toilet bowl. I doubt that. Fair point. It's not functional. Line doesn't reach down here. It's purely for decoration. Of course it is. We're not going to say anything about the frickin' cult-looking compass on the floor? Okay, fine. See how it is. That pentagram's got my attention. But the one on the floor is the one I care. Oh, now he mentions it. You're not performing satanic rituals and all that crap down here, are you? I will admit I have performed some in the past, purely as a method to better understand the Satanist mindset. But not in this case. I was looking for a correlation between these two symbols for a research project and didn't have another blackboard available. Here I thought you were just summoning Lucifer in your spare time. No, it's just right, I get the picture. Notes. Bet you've been swamped with all these cults springing up, huh? Looks like folks are getting nuttier by the day. It's a little more complex than that. Oh, really? Well, what do I know? You're the expert. More notes, another map. What's the story with these connected dots on the Arkham map? It is an investigation I've been conducting for quite some time. I'm all ears. I don't want to bore you with the details. All right. Where'd you graduate? Certified as a specialist in psychiatry, Dr. Harvey Whitman. You're a shrink? Yes. Doctor too? Yes, I have a doctorate in psychiatry. From the University of Massachusetts, Amherst. Well, aren't you just full of surprises? Okay, can we mess with the radio? I was about to say we're done here. This modern racket ain't for me. They don't make tunes like they used to. Okay, now we're done here. Okay, let's recap. We've got 2 victims. One guy was found with his head ripped clean off, lying on some kind of pentagram. All that was left of the other was his hand, and according to you, it was due to... what did you call it? Spontaneous human combustion. Yeah, that. First Vic had a warding spell tattooed on him. What or who was he trying to protect himself from? For the second victim? Alright, let's pretend the fairy dust is real for a minute. Was the second Vic the killer, and the spell did its job? It's possible that the second victim was collaborating in the ritual, and for some reason it all got out of control. I hope you're right, because if I'm being honest, I'm in way over my head on this one. Okay, let's go see your pen pal so he can explain the emblem on the first victim's back. That will give us a clue to his identity. If he belongs to an order or a cult, we may be able to place it. We'll also pay a visit to that Philip Moore guy. He can tell us if there's a connection between that spell and spontaneous human combustion. We need a copy of the Arkham Advertiser. I don't remember where that talk will take place. Alright, let's hunt one down. Let's go.